Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, man. Trying to cook up this NBA Summer League, man. It's day 3 of the Las Vegas NBA Summer League. We've now seen every team play, man. We kind of got a feel for what they're trying to do, who they're playing, and how they're trying to attack, man. And I've enjoyed watching NBA Summer Basketball. I've enjoyed talking NBA Summer Basketball back with my guys. And man, we're just trying to make a few bucks, not doing anything crazy, but trying to break down the information, see what guys are doing, and trying to get on the right side of some of these games. Currently, 4-2 overall, 2-1 day one, 2-1 yesterday. We'll try to sweep the board today, man. I'll probably cover a few more than just 3 today as we have a little more information. And I'm just really giving y'all how I'm feeling, some small leans, things like that, things to kind of look for in some of these summer league games, man. Back at it with my crew, man. Love doing the jam session with you guys, man. And let's make some money today betting some hoops. So first game up, we got Cleveland and the Raptors, man. Cleveland won their first game. They're 1-0. The Raptors lost their first game. They're 0-1. Cleveland is favored by 2 in this spot. I'm going to be honest. I lean in the direction of the Toronto Raptors. I wasn't overly impressed with what I seen from Cleveland in that first game. Yeah, they got the win, but they didn't really play anybody. The Nets, I don't really know anybody on their roster either. This Cleveland roster is kind of thin. They have Amani Bates, who didn't have the greatest of game. They have Isaiah Mobley. Nobody that just jumps off the page to me that is going to continue to count on game to game to get this team over the hump is what I'm trying to say. I think this is going to be a really close game. I think the only reason Cleveland is favored is because they have the better record at 1-0. I think this is going to be a super tight game, and I think the Raptors have a legit shot of winning it outright. I like Grady Dick for the Toronto Raptors. He didn't have the best first game, but I think he has a better game today. Marcus Noel had a really nice game in his first game, the guard out of Kansas State, one of my guys, man. I think he has another good game, man. His first game, he went 29 minutes, 6 for 12 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 17 points. That's a really good game for the rookie, man. Grady Dick had 30 minutes. Didn't shoot the ball that well, 3 for 12, 2 for 9 from the three-point line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 10 points. But like I said, I think we see a better game from him. I kind of trust some of the guys around Toronto a little more than I do for Cleveland. This is not one of my favorite games, but I do lean in the direction of Toronto in our first game of the day. That's a 3:30 start time on the East Coast. Next up, got the Lake Show and the Hornets, man. Lake Show 1-0, Hornets 0-1 in the Las Vegas Summer League. But we've seen these two teams play in the other. I want to say it was the Sacramento Summer League. So we have more than just one game documentation on these teams. And what I've seen from these two teams is the Hornets, they're abysmal. They've now got blown out in 3 straight games. Well, I wouldn't say blown out. The first 2 they got blown out, but they've now lost 3 straight. Weren't really competitive in none of them. And I don't see today being a spot where they just magically wake up. San Antonio blew them out without Victor Wembanyama. The very first game in the Sacramento Summer League, they turn around and they struggled against who was that second team they struggled against? Then they turn around and struggled against the Warriors. Score in that one was 98-83. And we know what happened the other day when Victor Wembanyama did play. They played solid defense on him. I'll give them credit for that. But they still did not cover the point spread in that game. And I don't really want to trust them in this spot either. Max Christie has been hooping for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think he has another good game today. I'm leaning in the direction of the Lakers. Again, this is not one of my favorite ones. These are just kind of my notes as I'm going through some of these games. So I'm leaning in the direction of the Lakers. This is an abysmal Hornets Summer League team. Brandon Miller, he doesn't seem to have that it factor to take over this Summer League team and propel them to being a legitimate powerhouse in the Summer League. Max Christie has been playing extremely well. I think we continue to see him play well. And I'm leaning the direction of the Lake Show in that one. Next up, Pistons and the Rockets. I really wanted to see the Twins go at it. It looks like the one for Houston will not play in this game after rolling his ankle in the first Summer League game. Both teams are 1-0. They both won their first game. The line in this one is Detroit minus the 1, and I am leaning in the direction of the Detroit Pistons. Man, I like their roster a lot. They got a lot of legit guys playing in their summer league. They got James Wiseman. They have Jalen Duran. They have Jaden Ivey. They have Sasser. This is a really good summer league team for the Pistons. This is really almost their main roster. All their guys are just so young, need a little extra work, and I think we continue to see them hoop. They won by 11 points yesterday, beat up on a pretty good Magic team. Duran 5 for 8 from the field, 1 for 2 from three-point line, 17 points. Wiseman had a nice game, 6 for 10 from the field, 1 for 3 from the three-point line, 12 rebounds, 16 points. Ivy didn't have the best of game, put up a lot of shots, 5 for 19, 2 for 9 from the three, 14 points. But I think overall, the Pistons are a really nice team with a lot of young talent. I think we continue to see them hoop in this summer league, man. The Rockets, I think them being without their twin will hurt them in this game. They did win their first game against the Portland Trailblazers, came back and got them. Jabari Smith with a really nice game. He had, I want to say it was 33 points. Yeah, it was 33 points in 31 minutes, 8 for 18 from the field, 3 for 8 from 3, 7 boards, 2 assists, 33 points. It's a really good game for him. That's a guy who has NBA experience, played good last year for the Rockets, and, just getting a little extra minutes in this summer league. Got to watch out for him. But with Thompson not playing, I think the Pistons have the slight edge. I really like their roster. This Rockets team is good too, though. Whitmore, Jabari Smith. I just don't think they have enough in this one. I lean in the direction of the team with the more talent, the Detroit Pistons, man. Next up, San Antonio Spurs, Portland Trailblazers, man. I like the Spurs in this one, laying the 2.5. The Spurs have been hooping all summer league. In the first one, the Sacramento Summer League, and now 1-0 in the Las Vegas Summer League. Victor Wembanyama, I do think will play in this game, but I don't think he will be the determining factor. This summer league team overall for the San Antonio Spurs is really good, man. And the Portland Trailblazers will be without Scoot Henderson in this one. He suffered a shoulder injury Game 1. He will not play. The Portland Trailblazers still have a decent roster, though, with Shaedon Sharpe, who I really like. He was 7 for 21 points in that last one. But we kind of seen Portland fall apart down the stretch of that game against the Rockets. Man, they had that game won, couldn't pull it out. And now without Scoot Henderson playing today, I don't think that they have enough firepower to beat this San Antonio Spurs team, who is way more than just Victor, man. This is a deep, young San Antonio Spurs Summer League roster. I think they have probably a legitimate shot to go pretty deep in this tournament, man, and I think laying the 2.5 with them is a good spot to be in today. So I will lay that with them. And just a few leans. I kind of lean in the direction of the Knicks against Brooklyn. Just a small lean. I lean in the direction of the Warriors as well against the Pelicans. Quinones, I think I need you to come out and hoop, bro. You let me down the other day. That's one of my losses. That was my loss day 1. I had the Warriors against the Lake Show. They didn't pull it out for me, but we've seen this Warriors team hoop in the other 2 summer leagues. They dropped game 1 in the Las Vegas one. I expect them to bounce back today. Quinones, like I said, he's been hooping, and I expect another good game from him today. And when I look at this New Orleans Pelicans Summer League roster, nothing really jumps off the page for me roster-wise for this team. I think that the Warriors are fielding the better team, and I think that they win this game straight up, getting plus money or getting points with the Warriors is not a bad place to be. So lean Warriors in that one. And those are all the games that I'm covering today for the NBA Summer League. So quick recap. I'm leaning in the direction of the Toronto Raptors. Marcus Noel, Grady Dick, think they bounce back, have good games today, and beat up on Money Bates and the Cleveland Cavs. I like the Lake Show to beat up on the Hornets, man. The Hornets have been abysmal all Summer League, not just the Las Vegas Summer League. They were terrible in the Sacramento Summer League as well. I think Max Christie and the guys get that one done. ESPN2. I will lay the 3 with the Lakers at 3. I lean in the direction of the Knicks, really small lean in that one, just a really small lean. Pistons, Rockets, I like the Pistons in that one, fielding a way better team. A lot of young talent between Wiseman, Durant, Ivy, the Thompson twin. I think the Pistons have the way more firepower, and I think they beat up on the Rockets, a team without their top pick from this season, their twin. And I think the Pistons just have a little better team, and I think they win that one. I'll lay the point there. I like the San Antonio Spurs to beat up on the Blazers without Scoot Henderson. This is a Spurs team that's played extremely well all summer league, and I think they continue to play well. This is a team way more than just Victor Wembanyama. Their overall collective young group have been hooping, and I lean in the direction of the Warriors in the last game of the day, man, against the Pelicans, getting 2.5 points with them. The way Quinones has been hooping, we've seen the Warriors pull off a few games earlier in the other summer league. I think they have a legitimate shot to win this one as well against the Pelicans. So those are all the games today for the summer league that I'm covering for you guys. I do bet baseball, man. Today is the last day of baseball before the All-Star break, so we're going to have a week off of baseball. I have some plays for y'all today, though. You can get my $19 MLB play of the day, link in the description. And so this next week, we're going to be slowing down a bit here at Pick Dawgz because there's nothing really to bet on, but I will be coming back for y'all because y'all know what we do have, NBA Summer League, man. So I'll be here with y'all over the course of this week as we continue to try to make some money betting hoops. 4-2 currently in the NBA Summer League, man. We're going to try to smash down on today, man. Make that record a little better. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. I love being back with my guys, talking some NBA hoops. Let's make some money today, man, and I'll holla at y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.